Hello and welcome back to the final session of the North East Regional Swimming Championships here at the John Charles Centre for Sport. John Charles was a Welsh footballer. He played as a centre forward or centre back. Best known for his first stint at Leeds United and Juventus. Fun fact. We start with the open/male 11 to 12 year old 100 metre freestyle final. In lane 0 we have Austin Forrester from the city of Sunderland. In lane 1 David Grigor. Yes. From the city of Leeds. In lane 2 Sam Clark from Stocksley. In lane 3 Tyler Raven from the city of Leeds. In lane 4 Gabriel Renison Ray from Teignmouth. In lane 5 Robson Hart from Harrogate. In lane 6 Adam Shipley from Middlesbrough. In lane 7 Zachary Whittaker from the city of Leeds. In lane 8 Baxter Wigg from Morpeth. And in lane 9 Jake Rudavari from Middlesbrough. We watched Zachary earlier in the 800. Good swim, Zachary Whittaker.
Yeah, lots of good swims this morning. Hoping that we'll see the same tonight.
The world record for this event was smashed at the Paris Olympics. 46.40 by Pan Zhanli from China.
I don't think we're going to be getting close to that, but we could see it. Imagine the scenes. So here we go with the men's 11 to 12 years, 100 metres freestyle.
Fastest seed, Gabriel Renison Ray from Teignmouth, 101.72. Bit of a slow reaction off the block from him, but he's made it up on the dive.
Great start from lane 4, really setting the pace down the first 25.
Body length ahead on the field. Nice strong leg kick, making those bubbles behind him.
That was nice and quick. Good rotation speed there. Maybe he's trying to keep his head down off the first off a turn, but still working for him.
Lane 3, Tyler Raven also doing well. I don't think anyone's catching Gabriel, but
I think Tyler Raven could be a strong contender for second here. Adam Shipley may also be third, could be close. Lane 4 is going to take the win in a 101.49 with Tyler Raven in second, 103.62, and Adam Shipley 104.46.
Slight improvement from the heats there for Gabe. Next we move on to the 13 years 100 metre freestyle final. Leo Lee, fastest seed here. Done quite a few events today already.
Looks like a strong favourite for this one based off this morning. Going in just over a second faster than his nearest competitor.
Great starts from all there as they storm down this first 50. Really strong leg kick from lane 2, Jack Wade.
Yeah, I'd say in the 100 free it's all about getting out fast. Got to be aggressive to the 50 mark.
But then you've got to come back faster. Leo Lee just edging out ahead here, turning first, under 30. Moved over slightly a bit on that lane rope off that wall.
Still looking strong though.
Coming back is Tristan Pickard.
Could be close. Let's see who can put their head down first.
Lane 2 over kicking slightly now.
Oh, lane 1 could be sneaking in for third.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Leo Lee in first, Tristan Pickard in 2, and Finley Harper in lane 3.
Leo showing 0.06 slower than his heat swim this morning.
Maybe he just left it all out there in the morning.
He did have a heavy schedule, but still a cracking time there. Moving on to the 14 years 100 metres freestyle now. From Newcastle, fastest seed here, just by over a second.
55.59 is his time from this morning that he'll be trying to beat, no doubt.
Great underwaters there.
Out strong in the middle lanes. Harry's looking already to pull half a body lead on the rest of the field.
I think a slight over kick from lane 5. Jack Hurst
is getting a lot of air in that.
Yeah.
Just want to keep him a bit lower and just only moving water.
Very strong kick, but
seems to be working there for him. He's going well in second.
He's coming back.
He's coming back on Harry.
And Harry hold it.
Maybe Harry went out slightly too fast. It's all about compromising that front end speed for what you can come back in. But he looks to have picked up a gear there, coming into the final wall in a 56.45.
Jack Hurst in second with a 57.45 and James Aspinall in third.
Again, interestingly, slightly slower than this morning, but still.
Well, these boys have done a lot of events, so I don't blame them, to be honest.
No. I mean, it is a tricky task backing up from heat to final. So now lots of people make it look easy, but I can confirm it is not.
Moving on to the 11 to 12-year-old 100 metre butterfly.
Lane 7 from the City of Leeds, Jessica Collins. Lane 8 from Leeds, Ethan Cook. Lane 9 from Target District, Lane 8 Eagle. The 11 kilometres, 100 metres.
City of Sheffield getting a lot of support there. What can Imogen Marshall do? If you've got a lane, you've got a chance. Clean starts from the field there.
Yeah. 100 fly, it's all about got to get out fast, but you don't want to rush your stroke because then you lose that feeling on the water and you're just spinning and wasting energy.
Easy speed on the first 50, and then you really need to build that second 50.
Yeah.
That stroke rate should increase as you're coming down.
And also spotting the walls, really important in a fly race. That's perfectly demonstrated by lane 4.
Yeah, Gabriella Henderson takes it out strong, body length on the field. It's been a recent world record in this event. Gretchen Walsh went 54.60, set 6 days ago in America at the Pro Series.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, very impressive. But really make sure you're keeping those hips up. Everyone seems to be doing a good job of that.
Lane 4 looks like she's shortening up a bit, but I think she should be okay.
Good finish there. Finished with a nice full stroke. So Gabriella Henderson takes it in a 1:10.57 with Olivia Allen in second and Addison Cooper in third. Now moving on to the 13-year-old 100-meter butterfly. England Hall fastest seed here. City of Leeds in her home pool.
Looks like a good start from lane 5. Getting a lovely high entry position in her hands.
Good undulation.
Very important in the flies. It's all about the rhythm. One big kick at the front and one big kick at the back.
I would argue the second kick should be slightly smaller than the first kick.
Yeah, but still, maybe slightly smaller, but still big.
Oh, yeah.
Need to keep those hips up the whole way. Looking to try keep your head down off the first stroke on the turn to keep that body position high.
Really helps with that momentum, keeping the speed off the wall, allowing you to build down this second 50.
Oh, but lane 4's really attacked that third 25, building a body length advantage.
Very, very well down this last length. Body length on the field now. Close battle for second.
He's trying to get a head down in those last few metres.
Seeing Caitlin McLean.
Touching 107.74.
Wow.
Second Rosie Grayson from Weir Valley.
That would beat the world record from 1961.
Nice.
Set by Susan Doerr from the United States. Now onto the 14-year-olds 100-metre butterfly final. Lydia Shipley, fastest seed from Middlesbrough.
Good underwaters there from lane 0. Getting a slight lead on the field off the first 15 metres. Middle lanes up there, they're pushing through to be taking it into the turn. Again, like we said, it's all about spotting this wall, getting knees under quick and rotating fast.
There's only one turn on the 100 fly, but you've really got to use it.
Yeah, you've got to make it count.
So Lydia really worked that wall. She was behind, but now she's about half a body length ahead, really charging down this last 50.
It's looking like she's pulling away from the rest of the field.
They all seem to be keeping that stroke rate high. It's crucial for this last
Could
part.
be a very difficult close race for second and third. I think lane 3 might take it. Lane 3 does. First lane 4, Lydia Shipley, second Samantha Taylor, and third Florence Dixon.
Very close for that second place there. You've got to feel for Isla Clark.
5 tenths separating first to fourth. That's all about the finish.
Fine margins of swimming. Now on to the open/male 11 to 12-year-olds 200 metres backstroke.
In lane 0 from Durham City, Jordan Smith. Lane 1 from the Stockton, Michael Charles. Lane 2 from the City Leeds, Austin Parker. Lane 3 from Stokeley, George Wiggins. Lane 4 from the City Leeds, Tyler Raven. Lane 5 from Tyler, Gabriel Williams-Ray. Lane 6 from the City Leeds, Brian Dixon. Lane 7 from Middlesbrough, Joe Wilson-Brooke. Lane 8 from Tadcaster, Edward Wilson. And lane 9 from Tadcaster, Patrick Curran. 11 12 years,
Luke Greenbank holds the British record for this in a 154.43 at the World Championships. It's a great race to watch at the British Championships that have just gone in London.
It was, yeah.
Luke Greenbank really tried to come back on Ollie Morgan, but couldn't quite get it. So there's many different ways you can swim this. You can go out hard and come back harder, or you can build through it.
Personally, I'm looking for someone that's not in lane 4 to win one, because we haven't had one yet.
That'll be interesting.
Ooh, lane 5 and 7's had a good start. 7's looking strong down this first 25.
Yes. Fairly even as we come into the first turn.
Lane 7 looks strong now.
There's Joe Dunphy-Brooke taking it out strong.
So really try to use your walls on backstroke.
Great
Save
turn.
the legs for later on in the race.
Tyler Raven, great turn then. Now taking over the lead, really carrying that momentum from that turn.
Lane 4's moving into the favourite position to the first.
Yeah, Joe Dunphy-Brooke fading slightly now. What can he do on this last 100? It's a very tactical race. Tyler Raven's pacing this well.
This is one of the hardest 50s in the race. Contrary to popular belief, I would say that 200 back is one off, if not the most painful 200 there is.
I would disagree. I I would put butterfly and breaststroke ahead of that.
Oh, it's very heavy on the legs, and a lot of people don't realise that. See, a lot of the leg kicks are starting to drop off. They're probably feeling the lactate.
It's this, after this turn, you really need to get them going. Tyler's doing that.
I apologise, it's actually the hydrogen ions. Common misconception.
Lane 5, Gabriel Renison Ray doing quite well to come back.
It looks like the first 2 medal positions are sealed, but who can get third?
Gabriel's just on the 100 free.
Lane 6, 7 and 3. That's a tough double, that is. 2 races in the space of 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes.
But it will be Tyler Raven in a 2:30.84 taking the lead, followed by Gabriel Renison Ray in a 2:33.45 and Harry Dixon in a 2:37.45. Unlucky there for Joe, just missing out on that medal. Moving on to the open / male 13-year-old 200 backstroke final. Another one who's doing a double. He's just won the 13-year-old's 100 metres freestyle. What can he do in this?
I don't know. We shall see. Should be interesting. Ooh, good backstroke start from lane 4 there.
Oh, lane 5. Great underwaters. Coming up about 12 metres. Yong Tang Zhang.
So, as a professional 200 backstroker, how many kicks would you say is optimal off the underwater?
Well, it's a fine balance, really. You don't want to tire your legs out too soon. Say that off that start, you want to be getting just past that 12 metres, really. And then I try and hold 10 metres underwater if you can. It's a really fine balance.
Is the emphasis on try on that?
Yeah, because that last turn hurts. I can tell you from a personal experience.
But anyway, back to the swimming. Strong start in 4 and 5.
Yeah, Leo Lee seems to be hurting from that 100 free.
I don't blame him.
Me neither.
I think we'd both be hurting more than that.
Edward Rose taking it out hard, a body length ahead now. Nice strong turn. Good underwater, getting to just before that 10 metre mark, like I said. If he can keep this up off that last turn, we'll be on for a good time.
This is where he just needs to up his stroke rate a little bit. Still looks very controlled. Bring the legs in a little bit as well.
Ethan Zutella in 3rd. Sorry, Oscar Fox in 3rd. Being caught up by Ethan Zutella.
He could have a close race for 3rd here.
I think 1st and 2nd are fairly set. Some great underwaters from Edward Rose.
Oh, look at lane 7. Good underwater from lane 7.
Wow.
There we go. Just needs to push that last length. See if he can close down on lane 6.
But Edward Rose is clear.
still waiting for a lane 4 not to win. Do you think it's going to happen?
Well, the 50s.
50s could go anywhere, yeah, that's very true. 2:25.2, that's 6/10 faster than he went this morning.
Second is Zhao Tangjiang in a 2:29.77, and third to Oscar Foch in a 2:31.79. Moving on.
Very impressive swimming all round.
14 years at 200 metre backstroke. So we've been speaking about the Paris Olympics a lot today. And fun fact for the viewers, there are more 50 metre pools in Paris than there are in the whole UK.
That is a cool fact. Where did you get that one from?
Been doing some research in my spare time.
Should you not be focusing on your university work?
No. Noah Darnell and lane 9, another one who's done a lot of events today. Great 800, coming from 9th to 6th. You can never write him off.
No, definitely not. So Louis, as a professional 200 backstroker, talk me through his backstroke start.
So everyone kind of has their own way to do it. I like to get quite high up. You've got to really fling your arms back, push your hips up and get that nice arch, and kind of use it as a slingshot. Wow.
Lane 4, pushing the limit of a 15 metre, that's what you got to do.
So, in summary, I would say do what Archie Maguire just did, because that was a cracking
That
start.
was a good start.
He's a body length ahead already.
Looking fresh from his sub 9 minute 800 free.
Yeah, that was another. Was that the swim of the day? I think we were.
This could be the swim of the day. Out in a 30.8, that's pretty quick.
He's very aggressive into his turns. That's what you like to see. Really hitting that wall, bouncing off it.
He might have checked out for first, but the second and third, it's close.
But never discount Noah Darnell. He could do what Luke Greenbank did here at Champs. He could come back.
It's all about the back 100.
Yeah. But Archie really just hitting those walls with such aggression. Closely followed by Thomas Hill and George Harrison, not from the Beatles.
I didn't know there was a George Harrison in the Beatles.
I don't think there is, I just made that up. However, there is one in this race, and he's doing quite well. Can he chase down Thomas Hill? It's a close battle for second. Someone's going to lose out, but Archie Maguire. He was in the Beatles.
So there is a George Harrison in the Beatles?
Yeah, sorry. I thought I knew. Yeah.
You're alright.
Well,
what can you say?
Currently he's doing a 200 back.
You learn something new every day.
And it's a close finish.
Oh, a bit of a glide in there, but 2:14.
But who's going to get the touch? 2, 3 or 6? Oh, George Harrison.
And Harry Osborne for third.
Oh, Thomas Hill just missing out there.
Cracking race between those four.
Just such a shame. It really shows you how important that finish is.
And again, another second improvement from Archie Maguire from heat to final there.
He's had a cracking day all round, hasn't he? So Next, moving on to the female 11 to 12-year-old 200-metre breaststroke. I would argue this is tougher than the 200-metre backstroke.
I would argue it's not. Well, that might just because I swim so slow, but it's just easy.
It's a real shin burner, this one.
Oh,
breaststroke. Really got to watch the fly kicks on the pullouts here.
only one.
Some people try and get away with a few more.
Myself included. There we go.
Let's see who's going to try get that advantage. Looks clean to me.
Yeah.
And a fun fact on the breaststroke, you can go past 15 metres underwater.
And do you know why that is?
I don't actually.
It's because in the swimming rules, the breaststroke pullout is limited to one stroke and one kick, plus a fly kick. So which means there's no limit on where you can go, because you then resubmerge when you're swimming breaststroke. It's a common misconception.
How interesting. As we head down the first 50, everyone's quite even.
Lane 6 looks like she's first. All of them within about 0.6 of each other.
Again, another very tactical race. You really want to get into that streamlined position, hold that glide for 1-2 seconds.
It's all about the timing of the kick as well. I don't know when you're supposed to kick, but I know there's a certain point where it does really well.
Thank you, that's very informative. Well, let's take note of Addison Cropper because she seems to be doing it quite well.
She does.
Taking a slow lead, just chipping away at the rest of the field. But the battle for second is on.
Another four-way battle for second. If only this was for first.
Lane 4 could be taking it again.
There'll be one. There will be one lane 5 victory, I feel it.
But it's all to play for second between lanes 0, 2, 3, 6 and 7.
5 and 7.
5 and 7. 6 could come back, who knows. Addison Cropper keeping that technique strong.
Still looks really if it'll crunch that turn a bit, but that's okay. Didn't lose too much momentum.
Great pull out from lane 3.
Now he's got to really attack the last length. Up the stroke rate a bit, but don't rush your stroke.
Dominant performance from Addison Cropper. Clearing the field now. The battle for second has thinned out between lanes 3 and 5 now. Pippa Brotherton and Rosie Backhouse. Pippa seems to be just getting ahead. She had a great turn there. And the underwater really propelled her forward. Again, a bit of a short finish from Addison Cropper, but a 2:53.36.
Pippa Brotherton's going to get second there. And that's especially impressive because she's a year younger than the rest of the field. So look out for her next year.
Rosie Backhouse in third. Moving on now to the 13 years 200 metres breaststroke. here.
Did you know that no one has ever swam under 2 minutes for a 200 breaststroke?
I did not. Maybe we'll see it today. I'd like to give a big thank you to all our officials. This wouldn't be possible without them. Giving up their weekends.
Oh, good start from lane 3.
Sir Carroll.
And also good start from lane 6. Looks like she'll be first to the 25.
Very high stroke rate from Grace O'Hara, lane 4. Can she sustain this for the 200?
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
We are.
It will be lane 6, Freya Tyndale touching first. It's really important you work those pull-outs. It will hurt off the walls, you want to breathe, but you've got to keep that head down.
I've got another good breaststroke fun fact. Are you ready for this one?
Enlighten us.
Did you know that breaststroke is the oldest swimming stroke there is?
I did know that one actually.
And it dates back to 2000 BC from Egypt.
Wow. I wonder if that's how they built the pyramids, eh?
Maybe. They just swam breaststroke up them.
But back to the swimming. Freya Tyndale in lane 6 is still in the lead. Now body length ahead. Closely followed by Grace O'Hara.
No, you're wrong. Grace O'Hara's leading. Oh no. Sorry, no. I apologise.
Freya's just so quick, she's off the screen.
My apologies.
But lane battle for second
She
right
is
now.
looking good.
There's Carroll, maybe coming back.
We could have our first non-lane 4 victory of the day here. Great support from her fans there behind lane 6.
Where's that coaching? It's a fine line.
You're really liking this.
Freya Tyndale. I don't think there's any catching that. Lanes 3, 4 and 5 really starting to build. Ursa Carroll surging forward now. The stroke rate's really risen. Grace O'Hara's stroke is slightly dropped. She's struggling now. And it's now turned into the battle for third. Between lane 4 and 5. Freya Tyndale's going to clean the field and win in a 2:49.62, followed by Ursa Carroll in a 2:52.86, and Grace O'Hara just touches out Ella Henderson in a 2:54.12.
7 seconds faster than this morning.
God.
Now that's a drop from heat to finals.
What did she have for lunch? That's what I want to know. So now on to the 14-year-olds 200 breaststroke. Big shout out to our fans watching. Finley Williams, John Cooley.
The Finley Williams Research Study Group.
Karosh. It's our first time doing this. Hopefully not our last. Kate Douglas won this at the Paris 2024 Olympics.
I did not know that.
Me neither. Strong start from lane 3, Annabelle Edwards. Edwards, body length ahead now, great turn there. Closely followed by Isabel Hall.
This is impressive, basically looking fast this one. It's difficult to call where it's going to go.
I just realised we had a non-lane 4 winner the last time.
We did.
Didn't even say. It's a close battle for third now. Annabelle Edwards had the early lead, but she's slowly being caught up by Evelyn Kick from the city of Sheffield. Who's got that dog in them for the last 100?
I don't know, lane 4's looking strong here off that wall.
Who is going to carry the boats? That's the real question. And Evelyn Kick is trying to make a move here. Annabelle Edwards jumping back slightly. Is she saving herself for that last 50?
Oh, may I say that Evelyn Kick is kicking very well.
Wow.
The kick's really driving her forwards.
And it's working because...
Oh, it's all down to a turn there.
Oh.
No one really gained much from there. It's close.
Isabel Hall, I think, just had that better turn. They're really turning up that stroke rate now.
Going stroke down this last race. Last length.
Now it's about who can keep the stroke rate up whilst catching
the water.
Yes. Isabel Hall just dropping off.
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be close. Coming into the last 15 metres. Who's going to take it?
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Going stroke for stroke. I think it might be Isabel Hall from City Leeds.
Looks like it.
With a strong last 50, takes it in a 2:44.24. Evelyn Kick on a 2:45.5 and Annabelle Edwards on a 2:48.32.
Cracking swim. As we now move on to the open/male 11/12-year-old 200 metres individual medley. Now, some people may think on the IM that you can swim any stroke on the freestyle, but they would be incorrect there.
They would be incorrect.
You have to swim a quarter of the distance of each stroke. So slight correction there. You have to swim a stroke you've not swum yet on the freestyle leg.
So you could swim any stroke which isn't fly back or breaststroke, but you also can't swim freestyle.
So that leaves you with front crawl.
No, it doesn't. You could swim corkscrew. You could swim doggy paddle, as long as you're not swimming fly back or breaststroke again.
But you learn something new every day, don't you?
You see, I once fell foul to that rule because I did fly back backstroke. It was a bit silly of me, and I learned my mistake.
Well,
but lane 3 here, really strong start on the fly.
Tyler Raven
working his strength on the fly.
I swear he just won something else as well.
All about spotting this wall. Good turn there.
There's also another interesting rule due to Ryan Lochte, who was the world record holder in this event.
Yes, I was about to say that rule. You take it away.
Well, so he was predominantly a backstroker, and so as he on his freestyle underwater, he would turn onto his back because it was quicker for him. And then they decided they didn't like that.
They did.
So he got banned, and now you have to be on your front.
Yes. So you have to leave the wall on breaststroke on your front.
I think you can go to 90 degrees for Sam Lawman. He likes
I've heard rumours that is true too.
It's a risky move though.
It is. I feel like IM is one of the most risky ones in terms of pushing the limits on turns, especially the crossover turn on the back to breast.
Sam Clark here, catching up Tyler Raven.
But we could have a lane 3 winner here. First one of the day.
Breaststrokers are very important on the medley. It's where it's made or broken. And Sam Clark, really good breaststroke leg there. Catching back up
this freestyle's intense. Both of them picking up the intensity. Strong kick from both of them.
Both breathing away from each other. They don't know where the other is. They're just going for it.
As you should. It's going to be close. Could come down to the arms. Lane 4 does look like he's a bit taller, so that might help him on the finish.
Baxter Wig in lane 1.
Lane 3's coming in. Oh, I think lane 3's going to get it. Oh!
Brilliant.
Yes.
Held him off. Tyler Raven, 2:33.30. Followed by Sam Clark, 2:33.49.
Oh, and lane 1 getting 3rd.
I tell you what,
that race.
That's another non-lane 4 winner.
Yeah, as he should be.
What was he entered on? Here.
2:46. Another 4-second drop.
Yeah, cracking swim there. So now to the 13-year-olds, 200 metres individual medley. DQ in that last heat, Jake Redivari. I wonder what that was for. Anyway, City of Sheffield being the loudest cheerers again. Leo Lee, another final. He must be shattered.
I mean, he might be shattered, but he's still in the centre lane for it. He's got a chance. Yeah, and here we go, taking out the fly. These fly swimmers will be really looking to make the most of this length.
Get that easy speed. Try not to wear yourself out, but try to get out fast.
Speedy.
Correct. And it will be lane 6. Wikagora.
Oh, good underwater kick from lane 2 there.
That's what we like to see. Now I think for these younger lads, they're probably not going to try get away with multiple fly kicks.
But you got to keep an eye out for your crossover turns.
It's true.
High risk, high reward.
You can't go onto your front.
And you also have to leave on your front. You can't leave on your back. It's a fine line, but if you get it right, it's fast. High risk, high reward. Is anyone going to do it?
What's our leader going to do? He does a normal touch turn. Safe. He's in the lead. There's no need to.
So I don't
Lane
think
2 there. He did one.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It was very clean.
And look where he's come out.
But from personal experience, it does wear you out.
Yeah, that breaststroke pull out is tricky.
But Leo Lee may have played it tactically here, getting a nice big breath off that wall, setting him up for the second 100. He was already ahead, so he didn't need to risk it.
I mean, to say he's already swam 2 races, he's doing pretty good here.
So who's coming in second and third? It's close between lanes 2 and 5.
I think
lane 5 seems to be just getting ahead. Leo Lee is clear. He doesn't even need to kick. I reckon he could win.
Cruise it in, or does he want to try and improve his best time? Looking really strong down this freestyle length.
Close battle for third between lanes 2 and 6. But it will be Leo Lee in a 2:27.
Oh, he's happy about that as well, as he should be.
Second, Oscar Foch in a 2:30.27, and third, Wikagora in a 2:32.18. Great swims all around. Finally moving on to the 14 years age group. A lot of City of Sheffield in this one.
5 of them in a row. Lane 5 to lane 9, all City of Sheffield. I'm sure there'll be some intense rivalries going on there.
Harrison back again. Fun fact about the Beatle, George Harrison. He was the first Beatle to release a solo album.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I don't think this George Harrison will be doing that quite yet. He's got a 200 IM to do first. And he's taking it out well.
Archie Maguire again there, he's been on form today.
He has. Contender for swim of the day.
I've counted at least 2 regional titles already in his bag today. Trying to make it a third.
Lewis Hall also had a few good races, I think. But it will be lane 7, James Aspinall.
Take it out fast, 29. No, 25.
Archie Maguire, that backstroke is dominant.
Well, he did win the 200 back quite convincingly, so you can see he's using that to his advantage.
Now, who's a breaststroker? Because they may storm through the field next.
But a lot of people that are good at flying back tend to struggle on breaststroke.
It's a hard stroke.
Not naming any names.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because fly is semi-related to breaststroke. It's a similar undulation movement. But still, a lot of butterflies struggle with it.
I think it's all in the breaststroke kick. It's a tricky skill to master. I'm of the opinion that you're born a breaststroker. And there's some things you just can't change in life.
George Harrison seems to be born a breaststroker. He's really coming through right now. And Lewis Hall also had a good day today.
Could be a battle between the Sheffield boys for second and third, maybe.
Ooh. Could we get a 1-2-3 Sheffield?
We could.
Or is George Harrison going to upset it?
I think you'd struggle as Archie Maguire from Sunderland.
Oh. Sorry. My apologies, Archie.
A 1-2-3 of red hats.
Yes, yeah, we'll go with that one. Not if George Harrison has anything to do about it as he storms down this last 25.
He is looking strong.
I think we've got a convincing winner here. And it's really the battle for third.
Archie Maguire takes in a 2:19.61, followed by Harry Osborne in a 2:22.85, and George Robertson in a 2:26.28.
So a 1-2-3 for the Red Hats, and 2 and 3 from Sheffield.
Fun fact, Archie Maguire beat his heat time by 0.02.
Not bad. Any improvement's an improvement. What are we on to now? Ooh, the 11 to 12 years 50 metre backstroke. They've just had a test start at the other end.
So here we go, lined up for the girls 11 and 12 50 metre backstroke final. Again, a few 11-year-olds in this, looking to get some practice for next year where they might have a better chance of winning, or maybe even trying to win to this time. It's a good start across most of the field. No real leaders as yet. Lane 4 looks to be pushing a little bit ahead, but still close. As coming to the finish, lane 4 looks like she's going to take it. Then maybe followed by lane 6 and lane 5. First, Stephen Atkinson from City of Leeds. Second, Arabella Henderson from Morpeth, and Evie Bint came third.
It's always close on them 50s.
I'm going to bring up my question.
Number 113 is moving back to lane 0, rocking business car, Sophie Trotter. Lane 1 from Yorkshire, past Stoke, Lane 2 from
interesting fact, the 50-metre sprint events have recently been added to the next Olympics.
They have.
Making this 50 back even more important.
I think the 50s are always an important event. And it's quite outdated that they were in the Olympics.
Well, now we've had a rules update, so looking forward to it.
Good start from lane 0 there.
Indeed. Could have our first outside lane winner of the day, maybe.
She's looking strong.
She's looking strong. Needs to make sure she's swimming in a straight line. Looks like she's veering into the lane rope a bit.
It just shows if you've got a lane, you've got a chance.
Looks like she hit it a little bit there.
She's slowing down.
Lane 5 might take it. Oh, it's all on the finish.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, lane 5, Freya Tyndall wins, Ursula Carroll in second, and
Anja Schochtenthal in third.
Yeah, I couldn't read her name.
I gave it a go. It's probably wrong.
No, you were right. No, I didn't know her first name. That was probably. Said he was not having the page on the right page. Rookie mistake. It's almost like we've never done it before.
Big shame for Sophie Trott, cracking 30 metres. Our final 50 backstroke final.
Let's see. Last week at Sheffield, I witnessed an incredibly bad backstroke start, and you want to make sure that doesn't happen to you.
I was there as well.
I witnessed it firsthand. Wasn't very good. But you move. Hopefully none of these are like that.
The swimmer seemed to mess up and push off the bottom of the floor and somehow not get disqualified. I don't know what they slipped the officials. But a strong start from lane 1.
Oh, the stroke rate's quite high. It looks like she's slipping a bit of water though.
It's that excitement of the final.
But still got a chance.
Keep it controlled. Well, this is a great swim from Amelia Morris.
Chloe Brotherton looks strong as well in the 4.
She's just fading off in these last 5 metres. Oh, Chloe Brotherton first.
Lane 8 came second, and lane 1 in third. Good spread of medals there across the lanes.
Holmes Morris in second and Amelia Morris in third. Shows if you've got a lane, you've got a chance. I'm going to keep saying it.
And if your surname's Morris, you've also got a good chance for a medal.
Yeah. Cracking. Now on to the 11 to 12 years old 50 metres butterfly. Personally, I would say this is the best 50.
As the Yorkshire Open 50 metre butterfly champion, would you say, did you win this event when you were younger?
No.
No? No?
I was mid when I was younger.
Clearly not anymore.
Nope.
So, as a great 50 flyer swimmer such as yourself, what would your advice be?
It's great balance between technique and power. So you have the 50 free, that's just splash and dash. 50 breast that's just technique, and then the 50 back is just that you're underwaters and a bit of a splash and dash. But the 50 fly is the perfect balance of all those factors, which is why it's one of the most entertaining races, I think.
Nice, thank you. Okay. Got a question for you.
Fire away.
you had to pick a lane to semi-final, which lane would you pick? Which is your favourite?
Personally, I've had a lot of look out of lane 7, lucky number 7. But there's nothing cooler than being in lane 4.
It is, yeah.
Or a farming behind the blocks. It's great fun.
It is, yeah.
So now, with the older lads, I would expect 0 breath, maybe 1 breath. But these younger boys will struggle to do that.
He's got to maintain a good rhythm.
But lane 4,
driving the stroke. Lane 4's got a really powerful pull underwater. It's just driving forwards.
He's got his head down, and that's just pulling him clear from the rest of the field.
Keep his head down now. No breathing in the last 5.
It's all about spotting that finish. Oh, he face planted.
A little bit short, but
still won. Tyler Raven, he's won a lot today.
He has.
Second, Robert.
Must be pretty good at swimming.
Robson Hart, and third, Harry Dixon. Great technique. He sort that finish out, and I think I saw a breath in the last 5. But apart from that, flawless.
If he sorts that finish, then that could be a 29 point.
Yeah. Will we see our first 29 point in the next final? Here again. Another. I was on about the breathing before. Since these boys will be breathing a lot more.
This is his 4th final of the night.
I know.
And he's won 2 of them.
It's pretty impressive.
Can we go for 3? The 3-peat.
That'd be impressive.
Let's see.
Anyway, as I was saying about the breath. Since these boys will be breathing, I would say 5-6 times, it's very important they keep their head low when they're breathing.
Chin along the surface.
Yeah, you don't want to be you don't want to be going vertical, you want to be going horizontal and maintain that stroke rate.
And you got to make sure your arms are flicking out the back and straight on that recovery. And like a Mr. Jordan Cooley, he doesn't do that.
Matt Gray was the founder of that. So it will be lane 4 flying through.
29.83.
That's our first sub 30. Second, Wicker Gora. He's also had a good day. And third, Zach Eyre. Now on to the final.
That's not the final. Last final 50.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We've got some 400s to come and some great commentary to come as well. Final one.
Yes, looking for a really big, powerful dive here.
Oh, lane 3, he's gone. Oh, that was so early.
Nah, it's unfortunate. Sometimes that just happens.
Lane 4, really powering through.
Oh, the fly kick on lane 4, it looks like he's driving through.
So his feet just going a bit far out of the water, but it's working.
Oh, he come right on the finish, yeah.
And it will be Jack Hurst in lane 1. In lane 4 coming first. And Harry Willis second. And is lane 3 going to get disqualified? Yeah, that is a shame. It's a shame, it happens, and it's something to learn from. Now we're on the female 11 to 12 years 400 metres freestyle. Freestyle
into the last finals of the day.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah. Lovely.
Finishing it off with a bang. 400 metre freestyle.
We're running a bit behind, I think. Now, the world record for this is held by Ariana Titmus in a 3:55.38.
It's pretty quick.
So there's 3 high-profile swimmers: Katie Ledecky, Ariana Titmus, and Summer McIntosh, kind of all scrap out for that top spot on this. Katie Ledecky considered the GOAT of the 800 and 1500, which stands for greatest of all time.
Let's see who battles it out for the top 3 in this.
Summer McIntosh, she's
is not in this race.
No, but she's the young up-and-coming swimmer.
She is.
In Canada. Maybe inspiring these girls. Now, one time I was swimming 400 free, and all I could think in my head is water wet?
That's a great debate.
And that's probably why I'm not a 400 free swimmer.
Do you think it is wet?
I think so, yeah. From the conclusion of that.
So I could be of the opinion it's dry.
Why would you say that?
Surface tension, cohesion.
Seems like a lot of big words.
Yeah. Just say it to myself, sounds smart. Anyway, back to the swimming.
We'll be lane 4. Out in a 110.
Lane 5 close on a hip.
I doubt she's thinking about if water's wet right now.
Yeah, I highly doubt that too.
The 400 is a very tactical race. They should probably be thinking about how they're going to pace this. You want that easy speed on that first 100. Hold it on the second one. Really build into that third 100. That third 100 will hurt, and it's the hardest one. And then you got 100 left after that, and you just give it your all.
Yeah, but the end is in sight. You get that tunnel vision. Just stroke after stroke, pushing to the end.
Lanes 4 and 5 are pulling away from the rest of the field.
Lane 7 looks like she could be in contention for a medal here as well.
Can never write anyone off. Can Willow Wright hold this pace? Or will Addison Alexander chase her down?
It's a strong start.
We're on to that third 100. No? Yes, we are.
We are on to the third 100, yes. It's looking like a promising start. Has she gone out a bit too fast?
Is that water wet?
I think you should do a Dan Jarvis and cannonball into the pool after you've finished your commentary for the day.
We are basically the same.
We are. Some may say better.
1500, I do 50. They both have a 5 in them. But anyway, back to the swimming. Willow Wright still holding off.
Look at him, looking promising. She's getting to about a body length in front.
Starting to bring those legs back in. She's building that third 100 like we said. Can she hold it for that last one?
Here you go, this is a big turn here. Need to be over fast, whip those feet over. Good stuff.
Not many underwater kicks, but that's okay on a 400.
Not expected in a 400.
A lot of cheering parents around.
Bringing the energy.
The swimmers can't probably hear them, but
yeah, no, but we don't know.
It brings a vibe, so I'm here for it.
It's all about the vibes.
Willow Wright pulling away. Really extending her lead now. And in lane 7 going well, Imogen Marshall. Looks like we've got our podium sorted.
She's pulled away on that last 50 there. Looks like it should be an easy win, but she doesn't want to let off. Potential British times to be gotten. Yeah, I don't know. Achieved. Yes. But she's looking very strong here. Now you want to try and limit the breathing in the last 15.
Addison Alexander, bring those legs in, but it's too late now.
Yeah, you want to stick your head down now. Keep it down.
She won anyway.
Yeah, she had a
well done, Willow.
4:49.96.
Second, Addison Alexander, 4:53.12.
That's another 6 tenths faster than this morning.
And third, Imogen Marshall, 4:57.11.
Good race for the middle place in that final.
Got a lot of swimmers under that 5-minute barrier.
All those around the 5:02, 5:03, very close together. It's not all about just the winners. If you're in that final, you've got a chance to do better. Doesn't matter if you come first or last. But everyone likes to win.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Well, you never win, so.
Excuse me, I'm Yorkshire champion. Anyway, 13 years old age group. Not much to say really. Getting to the end of the day, everyone must be getting a bit tired. It's very warm here on poolside. It's a lovely day outside.
Sometimes you get a bit of sunlight through the roof.
And you think what else you could be doing.
But you're sat here listening to us commentate, and that is, I'm sure we hope you're having a great time, because we are.
Leeds Marathon tomorrow. That's it, really.
Yeah.
Some people think the 400 is the marathon of swimming. They'd be wrong.
They would be wrong.
There is an open water marathon event.
There is. Do you know how far it is?
Is it a marathon?
No, it's not a marathon.
Well, why would
that would take a long time?
It would.
Actually, 10 kilometres. and they have their equivalent of these yellow timing boards is one above the water, and you swim under it and then you whack it as you go over.
They're also allowed full bodysuits, as we were talking about earlier. They were banned in pool swimming, but in open water it's a fair game.
They also have those like tattoos that say like their number.
Yeah.
Looks quite fun, but at the same time it doesn't.
I don't know about that one. Fairly even.
Lane 9's going well. Outside smoke.
Nice little group of 3-4 in the middle as we come up to the 100-metre mark.
But they might be so preoccupied by each other that they don't notice lane 9.
True. Well, it will be lane 9, Olivia Byrne turning first.
That one on 107.08. Can she hold it though?
Who knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. She might know.
She might know.
But unfortunately, we can't ask her right now. Lane 4 seems to be trying to break away ever so slightly. Nice strong turn, good streamline there. Lane 9 slowly dropping behind the pace. Great first 100.
It's a shame the race didn't finish after 100.
It is, great shame.
Well, we have already had the 100 free today. So that was boys.
That was open/male.
Sorry, open/male, my apologies.
Will be lane 4 turning first. Lily Eden from Sunderland.
Yes, lane 9 seems to have dropped out the medal contention here a bit.
You never know. She could be saving for that back end.
It has to be big, it has to be fast.
Never say never.
I'm not, no. Don't knock it until they're out of it, but lane 4, 5 and 6 are looking like the best contenders for medals here. Maybe lane 3 could pull it back. Lane 3 might be feeling a bit tired after the race as she did earlier. Fairly sure she was in the 200 breast.
Tough event.
200 breast and 400 free in the same session, that's a tough double.
I actually tried 50 fly. Brutal event.
It is tough.
But it will be Lily Eden. Now body length clear.
Going into the 300
as lane 3.
She turned in there, 3:30.39.
Emily England Hall breathing into the turn, but getting in that third place position now.
It's looking strong to go past the entry this morning. Again, another City of Sunderland dominating summer. Head and shoulders in front of the field.
Not had anyone lose count yet.
It's a bit more of a short course thing.
I've still managed it long course.
Because did you know that short course 400 free is the same number as lengths? No, short course 800 free. Short course 400 free is the same number as long course 800 free.
Did not, but hold the phone because Emily England Hall is surging through.
Oh yeah,
she's really built this
snuck
last
under
100.
the radar.
I wasn't even writing her off for coming first. I think she's left it a bit late, but
she looks convincing to get second.
Very impressive last 100. Lane 9 still doing well. It will be Lily Eden in a 4:40.68, followed by Emily England Hall in a 4:42.80, and then Annie Falkus in a 4:44.57.
Good swimming all around there. Excellent.
Great race.
Excellent example of a big, strong back end to finish the race.
Building that last 100.
Catch people off guard. You think, oh, I've got you, and then she sneaks under the radar.
I reckon she could have won that if she moved a bit earlier, but it was quite impressive.
You live and you learn, don't you?
Yes.
Anyway, so, on to our final of the day.
Yippee! 14 years old, 400 metre freestyle.
This evening is 14 years for freestyle in lane 0, top of the Breaststroke, 70 metres. Lane 1 from Malta is Jamaica. Lane 2 from Sheffield, Sophie. Lane 3 from Sheffield, Don Bell. Lane 4 from Middlesbrough, Lydia Shipley. Lane 5 from City of Leeds, Isabel Hall. Lane 6 from South Side, Laurie Collins. Lane 7 from City of Leeds, Malika, Joanne and Anna Hall. Lane 8 from Yorkshire Master, Samantha Taylor. And in lane 9 top packet district, Amaya Walters. 14 years, 400 feet.
The final.
But don't you worry, because we've saved our best commentary until last.
I think I'm out of ideas, to be honest. Nice clean off the blocks.
You thinking water was wet was the highlight, but I think we've something else.
I don't think we can top that moment.
No.
Put it in the highlights reel, as long with
Top 10 goated commentary moments of all time.
yeah. Who that 800 free today from Archie. Put that in the reel today as well.
Yeah, that
Quite
was
impressed
good.
with that one.
And the swim off was good too.
It was. I love a swim off.
Who doesn't?
It will be lane 4, Lydia Shipley, taking it
Lane
out.
0
first.
looks like she's going out quite quick too.
I think a lot of these girls have doubled up, maybe tripled up.
There's recognises Izzy Hall and Chloe Broughton. She's some already today as well. It's a battle of attrition. See who can grit it out for the longest.
See who can swim.
And just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. You can actually go past 400 metres.
You can. However, did you know that if you swam past 400 metres in IM, so you got to the end of the IM and did a tumble turn, you wouldn't be allowed to do that. But you are allowed to do a tumble turn at the end of a freestyle if you did extra.
Now, what if you did that on backstroke? Because technically you have to finish on your back.
That's a technical. There's a little.
If you do a tumble turn, your feet will hit the wall on your back.
You should still be DQ'd, but it's for a different rule.
Do enlighten.
It's you get disqualified for the rule of leaving your position on your back, not finishing on your front. Because you didn't finish on your front, you finished on your back. But
anyway,
don't try this at home, kids, because you will get disqualified.
Lane 4 and 5.
On to swimming again.
Going back out, Isabel Hall, Lydia Shipley. I swear they've had a battle already today, but
I think they have.
They're going for round 2, and it will be Isabel Hall winning to 200 metres.
But as we saw in the last race, it could all change in the last 100 metres.
All change. Who knows?
Any of these could just have a surge and come flying through.
Sheffield coaches again, cheering them on. If you were really petty, it could be classed as coaching, but I think all the coaches do it, to be fair. It's a nice little...
Just for a little cheer.
Yeah.
No harm in a little cheer. Again, the gap staying pretty consistent between 4 and 5. Having a good battle between lane 3 and 6 for second.
The pool side's very empty now.
Everyone wants to go home.
Yeah. But they're missing out on this electric final.
We are here to the end. It could all come down to the last 50. Maybe even the last 5. You never know.
Isabel Hall holding off Lydia Shipley.
Still 0.5 in it.
The last 100. Isabel Hall really bringing in their legs now.
Oh, they've started to wind it up.
Really building this.
This is all about holding the technique whilst trying to pick it up.
Lydia's stroke rate has increased. It's good. It's what you want to see.
Isabel Hall does have this slight advantage though. Seeing where she is, she can just do enough to keep her behind her.
Close battle for third between lane 6 and lane 3. Longlow and Charlotte.
She's extended the gap a little bit there. I think lane 5 should be taking this now. She's stepped up a gear, pulling away from the rest of the field.
Who's going to get third?
Oh, but lane
Hall's
4
not making it easy for her.
No. Lane 4's pushing it. It's going to be close.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't think she's going to get her, but it was close.
It was a good attempt, but it will go to Isabel Hall.
4:30.
It's slight look up on the touch there.
Yeah.
Could have been risky.
Taking a leaf out of Jordan Cooley's book.
Lane 6, Chloe Brotherton gets that third.
But yeah, great swimming all around there.
Yeah, well done everybody today. Same again tomorrow.
It's been a pleasure commentating on you all.
Wait till it finishes, man.
Sorry, I apologise.
Great swimming. No DQs there.
Yeah. It's difficult to get DQ'd in 400 free though. So, thanks to being my commentary partner.
Thank you.
I hope we've made all your listenings a little bit less.
I hope we've entertained you, is what he's trying to say.
I hope so. We tried our best. If it's not good enough, sorry. But yeah.
We did a deep dive into technical analysis. Hope you've learned some facts.
And some interesting facts, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah. Right. Ta-ra.
Bye.